Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, you go to 2019
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, head to head with Jose Urena. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Blackmon comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. 0-1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Hampson, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Urena has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career. It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2-1 to David Dahl.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Kyle Freeland is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Hampson has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Brian Anderson will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Hampson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. In now, Brian Anderson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Story is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The 1-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder, Desmond.
Striding into the box, Desmond. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Swing and a liner, but foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Birdie is over, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Desmond looking up. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Riddle is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today playing shortstop. You have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Two and 2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopper to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, John Birdie will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. The 0-2 home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another 0-2 coming. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Birdie looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away now in the Colorado third. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Murphy playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 13th round pick during the first year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
One out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. And it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Line towards center field. Guerrero is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, Gaby Guerrero. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next the pitcher Jose Urena. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty, one man out. This is flared out towards second. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Castro is off at first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, David Dahl, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Strike called. 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Standing in now, Desmond. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Birdie has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now for Colorado, Chris Iannetta. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Three and 2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Blackmon is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Duff ranging back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, John Birdie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Birdie swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So coming to the plate, Gaby Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
To 2-2 now. Birdie stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Miami. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Birdie will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Garrett Hampson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fouled off. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Score holds. It's 3-1. Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Walker waits on the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1-1 is laid off for ball two. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. And he puts it on the ground to second. Hanson fields it cleanly. Proto Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And now a pitch on the way. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, as the lead remains 3-1. Wei-Yin Chen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Career numbers against Chen. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, David Dahl, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Birdie. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Trevor Story, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Blackmon at second with 2 down. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Ian Desmond would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Story picks it up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jake McGee is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Pedro Alvarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known for this.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Jorge Alfaro will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Hampson. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Striding in, John Birdie. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Alvarez on third with 2 out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Gaby Guerrero as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Desmond racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Peter O'Brien will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is a bump.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Chris Iannetta. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2 to short, hit hard. Rojas comes up with it, and that's the second out. Mark Reynolds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Line drive to center field. Guerrero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Chris Russin is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
Miguel Rojas will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
3-2 now. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded fouled off to the right. 0-1, here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. A ballman, 2 strikes.
I got the count 1 and 2. Whoa,
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Murphy over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Pedro Alvarez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rockies 1. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven to deep right field. Anderson going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rockies 2. So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in once again, JT Riddle 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, John Birdie. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story throws it in, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Gaby Guerrero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping into the box, David Dahl. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Plate, Trevor Story, and if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that backs up for a ball. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Story, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Chris Iannetta. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Arena earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.